This is the bottom half, and we're concentrating on that top match. Lee and Chai await the winners.
Stepping onto court from Thailand, Ratanapak, Oupthong and Jenica Sudjaipraparat, and Gregory and Jenny Mairs of England.
Well, a great ovation for Gregory and Jenny Mairs as they come onto court. Had a great win yesterday, and they do have the upper hand on the head-to-head, albeit they've only played once. It was at the final of the Bahrain International about 2.5 years ago. It's a straight game win for what it's worth. There you go, 42 minutes it took. Not sure how much bearing that has on anything though, Chris.
Black or red?
Yeah, to be honest,
for you.
I think it was so long ago. Yeah, I wouldn't pay too much attention.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see what the crowd can do today. Even seen some banners in the crowd for their social media, their Badminton Insights, people with banners for that, with the T-shirts on. There's some real fans in the stadium today.
Well, let's look at the Thai pair first. That's Sudjaipraparat, who is 26 years of age. They've won just the one World Tour event. That was the Super 100 Kaohsiung Masters in Chinese Taipei last year. 18 is their best, as you can see there, in terms of world ranking. And Oupthong, who's 24. They have won 3 international titles as a pair. Most recently, he won an event in Thailand a couple of years ago. I think there's certainly a feeling amongst British fans that this match is winnable. Capilla and Crasto were the Thais' first round victims in pretty quick time too, barely half an hour. So what about the English pair? Gregory Mairs, he's 30 now. They're ranked at 44. That 28 ranking was a couple of years ago. Born in Manchester, Mairs, he started playing at 6. And he married his partner in July of 2023, so about nearly 2 years ago. 3-time national champions, 6 international tournaments they've won as a pair. Tricky match to predict an outcome, I think, this one.
Yeah, I would say, on paper, obviously, you'd say the pair from Thailand are humongous favourites, but I think we have to forget that because it's such a unique situation. This is Greg and Jenny's final tournament as professional players, and you see in here, the first round win was massive against the number 8 seeds. Crowd is definitely going to make it obvious who they want to win as well.
Tell you what, we do get tremendous crowds here. It's a big arena, it seats 16,000. It's not completely full. You wouldn't expect that on a Thursday afternoon work day, but it's going to be humming this evening and all the way through the weekend.
Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Gregory Mairs, and Jenny Mairs, England. And on my left, Rutanapak Oupthong and Yenica Sudjaipraparat, Thailand. Yenica Sudjaipraparat to serve to Gregory Mairs. Level play.
So here we go. Quarter-final place on the line in this mixed doubles.
It's an incredibly fortunate start. You know, but I think taking absolutely nothing away from the pair from Thailand, they're 18 in the world for a reason. They're improving a lot over the last 6 months, but I do believe Greg and Jenny will be quite confident that they can win. I'm not saying they're definitely going to win, but they're confident they can win, just because you identified they have beaten them before, and this is a pair they know they can beat. And yes, the rankings are vastly different, but I would say it is a similar level.
I think once you get, I've always had a view, Chris, once you get past, I don't know, you could say, for the sake of a number, 20 in the rankings, 20 versus 40 doesn't feel as much of a potential mismatch as, say, 2 versus 19.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it as well does depend on the style. I hear a lot of people say you've got to beat everyone in the draw. Well, I would 100% disagree with that. You don't, because you can't beat everyone in the draw. It's 32 pairs, you don't beat all, you know. It's a case of the styles, how they match up. You could, you know, you could be... Oh, he's done incredible there. What a defence.
It's gone long, otherwise.
Wow.
Otherwise, I think the Mairs would have been absolutely distraught. But they're on terms now.
But yeah, you know, so much of it is how the styles match up, and you can have a pair, you know, myself, I played a pair that were 3/4 in the world, beat them every single time. And as crazy as it sounds, we weren't better than them. Their style just didn't work against ours. And it's kind of how these things work. But obviously Greg and Jenny yesterday played almost the match of their life. Beat a pair that ranked miles ahead of them in the world. Great return there from Greg. Pushing over the tape made it difficult.
3-all.
The drift just kept taking it.
4-3.
That's where Greg's just got to be a little bit careful. Opening him up, opening the partnership up. In a perfect world, he'd have Jenny covering it, but she just doesn't have time to be able to get across. Greg's done well there, a little bit of magic there.
Service over, 5-4.
Yeah, so it's a great shot from in that situation from Greg.
Just missed it.
And I do believe if the English pair were able to just get a little bit of a lead and settle their nerves, I do think we'd see very nervous opponents from Thailand, because they haven't really been in a situation where they've had a big result as of yet in, you know, one of the majors. It's the Super 1000, and I think the crowd as well will make life very difficult for them.
Oh, what a pity, because it worked the point really well, the English pair, but from their point of view, couldn't capitalise.
Yeah,
the bonus that for the Thai pair.
100%, they're all over it, Greg and Jenny here. He's got a bit of a sitter there. You can see the frustration. Brilliant for it. Fantastic interception there from Greg. Spotted the gap, massive gap. Played to perfection there. Can hear the coach from Thailand shouting on instructions. I believe it's Jonjit. It was a fantastic, there he is. He was an incredible men's doubles player himself. Great net man. Goes far as say almost definitely the best men's doubles pair from Thailand ever. Very skillful player.
Just about to say that Sudjaipraparat's had a bit of a nervy start. 2 or 3 unforced errors.
Yeah, and so much of it is experience at this level, and I wouldn't say they've got a lot of it. They're a fairly new-ish partnership in regards to they haven't played a lot of the big tournaments, and they don't have a lot of results at the biggest tournament. That she knows this is a big opportunity to make a quarter-final of one of the biggest tournaments in the world. And the All England has one of the longest-running tournaments, and it's got so much history behind it.
And ranking points and prize money. TV coverage.
Service fault code, too high.
First service fault we've seen on court 1 today. Just served from below 115 centimetres. And he's on the case, Christian Headland.
It's Greg's favourite. This is the thing with Greg, you know, I've coached Greg for a period of time, and he can do some absolute magic, there's no doubt about it. It's just sometimes he almost gets a little carried away, almost too excited. We saw that incredible cross-court net on the forehand, and that is his favourite. He has got one of the best of those in the world, I'll give it to him. But then on the backhand cross, he just got carried away. Yeah, got to say, incredible defence there from Oupthong. I wouldn't say he's super creative, but he has been so far pretty solid. He's covered the court well, hasn't got the biggest power from the back, but hasn't really given the English pair much opportunity or chance to pounce. It's a good serve. Wasn't a bad return, but it was a strong drive.
10, 9.
Wow, that was an incredible return from Jenny, and I have no idea how Thailand stayed in that rally.
Well, they have defended manfully on more than one occasion. They've had to, and the combination of that and a few winners from Oupthong have got them a 2-point lead at the mid-game break, 11-9.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Coaches, we can do just so you don't get exposed. Coach. Okay. Thank you. 11-9. play.
So again, that return we've seen a few times from Greg, phenomenal. Maybe it's a time where the pair from Thailand need to think a little bit more variation on the serve, because I'd say Greg's reading it really well and he just poked at the tapes, bobbling. Really good return. Good play there from Jenny. Simple and solid, great serve, steps in, just puts it into the gap. Doesn't overcomplicate it.
Service over, 12-11.
Really well read there by Greg. Mairs gets behind it.
Service over, 12-all.
And you can hear the crowd trying to lift them as well. Every opportunity they get. And that's the kind of shot that will bring the crowd to life here.
Good judgment there. Greg knew the drift's going that way, and it is only going to keep going that way.
12.
Very good shot. Oh, that's just perfect block, though.
Service over.
It's a real joker from an English point of view, but a wonderful shot.
Yeah, incredible block, but I've liked that forehand from Greg, whereas we saw early on in the first, he was trying to inject pace in that situation. He was getting cross-whipped. It was a lovely cross turn. Kind of set the rally up for him. It was just a phenomenal defensive shot from the pair from Thailand. This is a lot smarter play for me now from the English.
14-13.
Making the court big, not giving the pair from Thailand any chance to counter them or whip them.
Well, almost point for point at the moment. There's not been much in this at any stage.
Great kill there from Jenny. Good block from Greg. You see how low. Very comfortable in the end. From there, you can't play a net shot when you're that low in doubles.
It's good anticipation, wasn't it? She was there very early. Pretty straightforward put away in the end.
Good cut out there by Jenny. Wow. Incredible defence in that rally from the pair from Thailand. And this is the thing, I think this is why the rally before I said, I'm not sure why the net shot came and to give Jenny that chance, because their defence is an area that I would say has been very good so far.
Yeah.
Conditions out here as well are quite slow. So Greg's obviously playing that rally with a broken string, or trying to play the rally with a broken string.
Okay, back and forth.
That's great. โสบให้ผู้ชายแรงนิดนึงนะอย่าลืมมีสมาธิในเกมนะ
15-all.
It's the drift again. He's got to be careful if he's punching cross in that corner. He's got to bring it in 6 inches or so, maybe even more.
Oh, misjudgment there.
Service over, 16.
Yeah, and Greg had been judging it so well. You know, he left, I think, 3 that had all been out. Slightly misjudged that one.
Well, we're looking for looking like a tense finish here. This opening game. There's never been much in it at any stage.
17,
Yeah,
16.
just checking with the umpire there, Oupthong, that it was their point, and it was.
I'm sure we're going to get a replay of it. It's well spotted though by the umpire. What a net shot, absolutely brilliant. There's nothing Greg can do there.
Yes, change. 18, 16.
Got to say, it's good. It's lovely to see how active Greg is at the net. Sometimes I feel he's obviously not used to being at the net. He's the rear court player, and sometimes he can just hide a fraction, but he's being big and bold. Just brilliance from Oupthong there with his incredible net shot. Got to say, he has been pretty solid so far, Oupthong so far.
Service over, 17, 18.
He's done it again.
Service over.
Just at the moment on these
17.
really big points, they are coming to the party, the Thai pair.
Control there is absolutely phenomenal because Jenny's read it.
Yeah.
You know, Jenny stood there, and if it's not, I mean, if it's not tight, they're in trouble. Got to say at the moment, Oupthong is the difference in this match. Fantastic shot from Jenny.
She did brilliantly there, absolutely brilliantly.
Service over, 18, 19.
Got to say at the moment, so Jenny's definitely getting the better of her opponent at the net. Yes, it's only ever going to go out, that shot. You're playing into the wind.
19, 0.
Possibly might see a flick here. No. Great defense from Jenny.
Oh, and that mistake has given the English pair a game point.
20 game points, 19.
Yeah, that defensive shot kept them in the rally from Jenny Mairs. It's a cheap mistake at the end.
What a funny opener. Crowd have got absolutely mad. That's a terrific performance from the Mairs. And one game away now from a place in the quarterfinals, would you believe?
There's nothing in the first ball. Yeah, it's all the same pushy first ball. Load of options.
to step into the next one because the game became very like that. He was starting to push us. Yeah, so just sometimes, especially in the first 4 or 5 points, take it out if we're not really early. Just take it out and be confident. We're doing better playing softer crosses, sometimes and a bit harder on the straight, because he didn't have any of those ones where he walked us on our hard crosses. I think we just got to be confident. On defence, it's just punch it and then be ready for the next one.
เริ่มใหม่แล้วคุมอารมณ์ให้มันดีให้ทำให้มันดีมีฟีลลิ่งที่ดีอย่าไปคิดว่าไม่ได้อย่างนี้ไม่ได้ไม่เป็นไรแล้วเปิดเสริมจะได้เปรียบคือต่อให้มันอ่านมาเราก็ต้องกล้ามาเห็นไหมมันยังกล้ามาเลยเราก็ต้องกล้าไปไงถือว่าให้ทำอะไรก็ต้องกล้าทำไงมันทำหมดเลยมันได้ไม่ได้ไม่รู้มันมาก่อนถูกปะใจเย็นๆดูดีเอาหน่อยใช่ไหมอย่าช้าความเร็วอย่าให้ผมนะ
Let's go again. Yeah, resilient.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Yes. Second game, level. Play.
So here we go. Game 2. Can the Mairs keep up the pressure?
This is quite an incredible situation that they're finding themselves in. And this is the thing now, if it's possible for this lead to grow, there's no doubt attention in the pair from Thailand is just going to grow and grow and grow. And I would say they have looked quite nervous throughout the match. Crowd's done what they wanted to do, which is to make life difficult for them.
That was right in the zone for Oupthong.
1, 2.
Entertaining rally.
You can hear the crowd kind of almost wincing when Greg just holds it and turns it. As I said before, it's one of his strengths. He doesn't have the biggest overall attack, but he does have this really exciting creativity, especially in the mid-court where he's got lovely turns. Yeah, she's definitely struggled today. Kind of unforced there, as we've seen.
3, 2.
Big puff of air. Just trying to compose herself, I think, and reset.
Service over, 3-all.
Well, early indications are second game's going to be just as tight as the first. Just a moment of inspiration or a couple of unforced errors like that one.
Service over.
She's struggling.
Yeah, and if I was the English, I'd be keeping the shot on her as much as possible. Great serve.
It's going to go wide.
Yep.
Watched it all the way, Greg.
5, 3.
big thing is at the moment as well. I wouldn't say the English having to do anything amazing to be winning these points. They can definitely maintain this level. It's good agility there. Oupthong.
Service over. 4-5. Service over. 6-4.
I feel a bit sorry for her out there. She's finding life really difficult. Yeah. Great return, and then doesn't even have to kill that, to be honest. Just stop it off, get the lift. As the net player in a partnership, your job, I think she's actually hit it backwards, but your job is essentially to get your partner the lift. They work the rally, then you get a chance to maybe put it away. Incredible defence as a partnership there. That could prove a big point. They are under all sorts of stress.
And they looked at each other, the two ties, quizzically. After that, sailed right between them.
This is the thing now, the doubt's going to grow. Going to start to second guess themselves. Brilliant from Jenny. She's been so much better than her opponent at the net. If I was Greg, I'd just be blocking everything in. Not too soft, but I'd just be blocking it in. Exactly like that. He can even be a little bit more paced, just to give his partner the chance to be able to get forward. This lead's just growing now. This is massive. 6-point lead.
And the crowd is totally absorbed and totally engaged. Don't have too many home pairs getting to All England quarterfinals. They've got one foot in there at the moment.
Good return.
Service over. 5-10.
Very good attack. One of the first times we've seen that, to be honest, in the whole match. Good serve.
7-10.
Just maybe rush the return a little bit.
Wow, that was a very good backhand drive. But this is the thing I said earlier about Greg. He's got to be careful he puts too much pace in, because Oupthong, I don't think he's done too much wrong. I wouldn't be getting him involved. I'll be fading it off. I'll be getting it to dip in front of him.
Yeah, and I think he played every shot in that rally. Yeah, on the Thai side.
That's a great time to be called for the English.
Well, that is a real sickener for Oupthong. Not for those two. They've got an 11-8 lead. And they're up again.
To her side is really good. And then the rest of it, if we push it through, they just keep coming flat. They're not really taking any pace off. We're not giving him any chance to attack at all. So we'll just keep it flat. Then when it is flat, you just got to control what we're doing. Get up early, and actually you do need to take the pace off. Not just go to the right job. Punch over her always.
แล้วเสิร์ฟหรืออะไรอย่างเงี้ยระวังจุดเดียวเลยเลือกเอาแล้วก็ตกลงกับเพื่อนให้ดีแค่เนี้ย
Yeah, come on.
play.
Good leave. 1 point at a time from the Mairs' point of view.
Service over, 9-12.
Quick ready.
Thought about sneaking over, didn't it?
I would say that's the best rally in the match.
12, change.
Utterly absorbing, wasn't it?
Longest rally as well, 41 shots. That's a lovely backhand in there from Oupthong.
Jenny, you ready?
Yes, you too.
Serve. Oh. Jenny did everything well because it was a great serve and she had it, played a great return. It's crazy as it sounds, sometimes those ones that almost sit up gives you that extra second or half second just to think. Oh, a little bit of magic there from Greg, a phenomenal return of serve.
Service over, 13-11.
Really good return, really deceptive. Gets on it early, punches it in the corner. But that's the one Greg's got to be careful of, where he's putting pace in though. The first fade was exactly the right shot for me, and then just when he puts a bit too much pace in cross court, opens up the partnership.
Just look to have the initiative now, don't they, the Thai pair?
Yeah, momentum has changed. That one there, he's got to keep that straight. It's just wants to fade it in, not too soft. Right back in it now at 13-all. And it almost feels like from nowhere. Oh, you know, it doesn't feel that long ago. It almost feels a few rallies ago. I know it wasn't, but it felt like the English had control and pair from Thailand were really struggling. And now all of a sudden,
yeah, they had 10-4.
Yeah, but it felt like everything was going their way, in their direction. And they did have control, and now all of a sudden, 14-13.
Too much on that, though.
Good defence there from the English, just really stretching their opponent. Oupthong, he was everywhere, but he was always off balance.
Early in gaps.
know what? I thought Greg had that then for a second.
So did I.
God.
Well,
Service over.
a contemplative expression from Greg, but this would have been miracle of miracles, I reckon, if he'd done something with that.
I think there's even a possibility. So it's easy for me to say this, but Jenny maybe could have had that.
ลูกได้เปรียบไปตรงไหนลูกเสียเปรียบตรงไหน
Thank you.
สมาธิดีๆครับ
I do think if the English can just stick with them, I do think this crowd could play a part if it gets to 18 all or 19 all, just to put that extra bit of pressure on the pair from Thailand. It's the drift. If he's playing that, he's just got to go centre of that half to play it safe.
15 all.
Well, to get to that. You probably heard Jenny Mairs shout yours, and Greg was scampering across the court.
16, 15.
This one, you two.
Service over. 16 all.
Well, easy come, easy go. And this is building up to a nerve-jangling conclusion, this second game. Well, you probably saw both the Mairs give it the fist pump as soon as that shuttle landed, but it hasn't stopped the Thai pair challenging. So Hawkeye's going to decide this. Was called out. And it was a good call. Kind of a waste of a challenge, really.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge.
I guess at this stage, I've still got one left, but every point now precious.
This is the integral part of a match.
Play.
This is how careers sometimes are defined. How can you play these final few points of a game? She slipped.
They didn't deserve to win that point at one stage in the rally, but somehow they found a way. And listen to the crowd here. And remember, the carrot is a place in the quarter-final of the All England, and as an English pair ranked 44 in the world, that's absolutely massive.
Thank you.
Recovery in that rally was sensational.
If they could manage to do this, the English pair, the Mairs, this would be their greatest ever result, making the quarter-final of the All England.
3 points away.
18-16.
A word to her husband and partner. Where's this serve going? Oh, that'll work.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Great serve. But she's not trying to do too much after that. She's just putting pressure on her opponent or opponents. Great serve.
Oh, went for the flicker, good move. What a point and what a moment potentially here for Greg and Jenny Mairs.
You can hear the arena almost shaking. I'm a little nervous if they do win, what Greg's celebration might be like.
Well, we might be seeing it shortly. And sometimes the final hurdle is the hardest one to clear. 4 chances then. Yeah, come on is the cry.
There's not many English pairs that have made a quarter-final at the All England in the modern era.
60.
Oh, Jenny is brilliant. They're in the quarter-final tomorrow. There's the celebration. There's the hug. And listen to the crowd's reaction. Playing in a really sporty manner, but what a performance, Chris, from that English pair.
Yeah, I mean, the fairy tale continues. It's crazy. You know, this is the final tournament of their career. Absolutely incredible. And I've got to say, you know, full credit to them. They dominated the match. They were the better pair.
And especially on those clutch points, they produced when it really mattered. So they'll be back tomorrow. They weren't. Well, milking the moment, and why wouldn't they?
I wonder if this retirement might get retracted.
Yeah, might put it off. Have to ask them. He's a character. Sport needs characters. So 21-19, 21-16. It all took 42 minutes. We are going to take a break, and then we have what looks like a phenomenal men's singles. 20-year-old Alex Lanier, one of the most exciting prospects in badminton, against the Olympic silver medalist Kunleva Viditsan. That's in a moment. Well, a warm welcome back to the Utilita Arena on day 3 of the 2025 All England Championships. And the stadium roof almost came off during that last mixed doubles match. So we're going to be calming it down maybe with the men's singles, but what a prospect this is. Alex Lanier, one of the most exciting young talents in the game, against Kunlavat Vidasan, who's only 23 himself.